Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to focus solely on your romantic situation, and this reading, ladies and gentlemen, is mostly suitable for singles only. Okay, again, this reading is valid until July. And basically, what I like to do is to see what the overarching theme is in your reading that pervades your reading during this time period in question. And then I like to just move on and just really examine three questions, ladies and gentlemen. The first, I like to see what old patterns that might be holding you back here, which might explain the reason why you might be single. Secondly, I like to move on and share with you what I'm seeing as things perhaps that you may have overlooked or ignored, but nevertheless important. Okay, and then we'll move on to our third thing, which we will be discuss is and in this area I will discuss with you an action that you might need to consider in order to move you forward to the romantic situation that your heart so dreams for. Okay? So, with that said, let's go on and just get started, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to go on and just shuffle up here and to see what messages might come up for you. Okay? All right, so let's go on and just shuffle up these cards here. So, Spirit, what is the overarching energy pervading collective reading? And again, this reading is mostly suitable for you singles out there. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that this reading simply will not and may not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the valuable information that many of you are, in fact, seeking. So let's see here. Spirit, what is the overarching theme that's pervading singles reading? Again, this reading is valid until the end of July. Okay, let's see here. All right. So we have as the overarching energy inner peace. Okay. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we also have resolving conflict. So it seems that a lot of you have been confronted with a lot of confusing, conflicting type situation in your life, and you need to surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to inner peace here. Okay? And these cards are really asking you to be true to yourself. Understand, singles, you are in fact unique. Understand there's certainly nothing wrong with you. So these cards are combining to tell you to sit back and give yourself love. Love yourself. It's time that you increase your self-esteem. It's time that you resolve emotional conflicts here, okay? It's time that you be more what? Looking at these cards here. The cards are kind of calling for you, ladies and gentlemen, to be a bit more empathetic, be a bit more compassionate, and inject a bit more understanding into your situation, ladies and gentlemen, to help it move in a direction that you would like it to move, okay? Understand that you are simply good for you and are where you need to be at this time in question. Spirit is suggesting that you or urging you to be willing to take a risk and embrace new opportunities. That's very important. Don't allow your past to determine your future, okay? Embrace more confidence and try to stop diminishing or deflecting, ladies and gentlemen, when someone tells you something good about yourself. Because this tends to impede the flow of emotional and spiritual maturity that you guys need in order to establish or embrace the successful relationship that many of you want. All right. Now let's move on and just ask the cards. Okay, what what then is an old pattern or belief to which you cling, ladies and gentlemen, which might explain why you have yet to really find a relationship for which I know that your heart truly desires here. So let's select a card here. Wow, we have the sacred woman. All right. So having that there, that tells me that you guys may have a problem with valuing yourself because this sacred woman, she certainly values herself. Okay. So I feel many of you have to discover, or you need to realize your true worth when it really comes to romantic situations here. And if you can or don't know how, ladies and gentlemen, to respect yourself, how can you expect a potential partner to respect or even value you more than you value yourself? This is what she's saying here. All right. So stop pretending to be something that you're not here. And I know that many times when people move into romantic situations, they always tend to wear a mask here. Try to be more truthful to yourself here. Because at some point that mask is definitely it's gonna drop off. Okay, you can't wear it for too long. All right? Stop compromising your integrity, ladies and gentlemen, in your pursuit for emotional bliss. Okay? Set appropriate boundaries. It's very important. Okay? In any given romantic situation, because I do feel that you guys are going to be meeting someone soon, or you may have already met someone, but a lot of these attributes or things to which you are clinging from the past is holding you back, or they are holding you back. Okay? So, this card is kind of asking you to really express uh, uh, is asking you, ladies and gentlemen, to not only set appropriate boundaries, but just to stop pleasing people, okay? So then now let's look at equality within yourself that perhaps, ladies and gentlemen, many of you may have in fact overlooked here, okay? Let's see. Wow, we have the silver waterfall, all right? So this card is asking you to express this quality more openly and confidently, during the time period in question here. I'm kind of getting a strong sense, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at that silver waterfall here, is that it's making me hear the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy, okay? Avoid emotional entanglements, emotional vampires, if you will, and stay balanced. This card is asking you to eat a healthy diet, get more rest, and go out into nature a bit more. It's asking you, ladies and gentlemen, to really make some effort in releasing the past. Okay? Release things that really no longer serve your evolution, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's go on and just select another card, ladies and gentlemen, to give you some indication of an action that you could consider taking or an energy that you might need to embrace in order to move your situation in a direction towards the kind of loving partnership or relationship that you desire here. All right, and we have, wow, the gardener. Okay, I mean the garden I'm getting here, the garden. Okay, so I cannot stress it enough than what I've already done. So this card is asking you to honor yourself more, have a bit more faith, singles, realize what you want, because realize that whatever it is that you want wants you. And it's only a matter of time, I'm seeing here, before you actually get whatever it is that you have been seeking here. All right. So that's your reading with those cards here. Now, since your reading has indicated that it's time that you restore harmony and it's time that you align yourself with more unshakable peace, if you will, I'm going to go on and shuffle up another oracle deck here, ladies and gentlemen, to give you some indications of what spirit would also like you to know in regards to your situation. So I'm going to select 5 cards for you singles. So spirit, give me 5 more messages to share with singles in regards to their current romantic challenges. Okay, things they may want to consider for themselves in order to restore that inner peace that they once had. And keep in mind, singles, if this reading is resonating with for you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So let's see what we have. All right. Come together. We need each other. Where have you been separating yourself, singles, or really pushing against others as well as the world? Because love seems to have been offered to you time and time again, but perhaps you might be inclined to push people away due to your hurt and your pain that you sustained early on. Understand that that's no longer the true you. You have to embrace the true you. You are meant to be loved. Next message. Prioritize self-love and self-care. I can't stress that any much than more than what I have already done. So self-love is key. So ask yourself, when do you feel most nurtured and cared for? Next message. Understand that everyone is on their own journey. Stop comparing yourself to what you see others have, or particularly to those who are in relationships. There are always ups and downs in any given situation, and there is no perfect love. So, how can you focus more on your own path without worrying about someone else's? Next message. Understand that you are, in fact, a joy seeker. So, what little victories can you really try to celebrate now? Okay. And last message, singles. Trust your faith and dive into the unfolding journey that is ahead of you. Ask yourself, what is your faith urging you to do? And follow its guidance. Okay? So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to go on and just share with you 5 more closing messages to just help you transform your situation just by simply letting go. Okay? So, let's see what we have. And singles, if this reading is resonating, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings. Again, this reading is valid until the end of July. Okay, so Spirit, what are 5 more things you would like singles to consider surrendering during this time period in question? Okay, let's see. All right. It's time that you surrender, singles, to your full power. Your life is certainly calling for you to step into your full power rather than constantly playing it small. Next message, surrender to play. Get out of your head. Do things. Do new things. Take a break from overthinking a goal or do something fun. Play is certainly a time of recreation as well as rejuvenation. It's time that you surrender your attachments to results. Understand that the formula for success is to just simply do all that you really can to make things happen. Then you just got to simply let it go. Because holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can certainly sabotage it. Be realistic in your search for true love. Next message. It's time that you surrender to passion. As I said, you are ready to let love in. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or, in fact, the activities that really ignite your passion and let it flow. And last message today. It's time that you surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated, as I've indicated previously, from the past. Then you can certainly own your true power and soar beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? So, singles, this is the message that I have for you. I certainly hope that it offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if you'd like to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you can send an email. Thanks a lot for your time and enjoy your day, singles.